TV20, San Francisco.
Everything you're about to see and hear is true. Real cops, real cases compiled from actual events. Police stories told by the cops who lived them and will remember them the rest of their lives. Top Cops.
I've been involved in law enforcement for 25 years, and I really believe that when you take the oath to protect and serve, you have to do it. You can't always pick and choose who you're going to protect and serve. If you do, you're prostituting the profession. I work what they call the action shift. It's 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sort of an odd time, but that's when we have most of our problems. Just before midnight, I had a Signal 7 call that the fight in progress. I've got a pretty good martial arts background, so this is usually not a problem for me. It was a bar right over the Pennsylvania state line. We've had quite a few calls there over the years, some even involving gunplay. There's always something going on. Looks like we've got a bad one, Bob.
Wayne, this place is always bad. Brookfield 205, we got a code 5 at the Alpine.
205, traffic.
Brookfield 205, we got a code 5. Do you copy? This is the worst place in the world for reception.
The place is a real dump, dimly lit. Looked like the bar scene from Star Wars. First thing we see is a black male with his shirt torn.
What's your story? You the stripper here? Now, who you been fighting with here? Feisty little fella, huh? I know this guy.
Let's separate him. I'll take him outside. Let's go, brother.
Look, you want to take a ride in the car?
Ain't no damn Pennsylvania cop taking me anywhere.
No way, man. You don't even know where you are. This is Ohio. Now, why don't you put that down so we can sort this out?
Come on, you damn pen cop. I'll beat your brains out.
Ohio, can't you remember that?
Come on!
Excuse me.
Much as I hated to, I had to disengage with this guy. But I felt Dwayne's life was in jeopardy. When I got outside, the other guy had him against the wall. It took both of us to get him under control. Dwayne cuffed him.
Cuff him! Get him cut! I'm trying, man! I'm trying! Get him cuffed! I'll kill you! What the hell? Get him cuffed! I'm trying! I'll kill you!
He bit down on me like a pit bull and was hanging on. Had my right hand on my weapon, tried to retain it. I couldn't let it go with my left hand. That would only break the hold on the black guy. We finally got the black man cuffed. His wrist was so big, Dwayne had to use a second set of cuffs, cuffing one set to another to hold them. Another cruiser rolled in, and they took him to the car. While my hand was bleeding, I went back in after the other guy.
Who wants a piece of me now, huh? Huh? Go on. What are you looking at? Come on, cop. Come on. Want a piece of me?
Haven't you had enough of this? You want to call us a night?
Come on, come on.
You don't want to do anything the easy way, do you?
Must have flipped him maybe 10 feet. When I went around the bar to finish him off, it didn't even faze him.
I don't believe it.
Do better than that, copper. Come on, eh? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Go. Let go of me, you Pennsylvania pig. Let's go, Ohio.
So far, so good, right? I let him into the car, but he started kicking at me. Meanwhile, the other guy was trying to kick out the windows of Dwayne's cruiser. You could actually see the dents in the roof of the car. It was about 4 miles to the station. He kept gagging and choking the whole way. I thought he was faking, but I pulled over to make sure. Discovered he swallowed his tongue. I had to reach into his mouth and pull it out. He was transferred to a waiting ambulance, which took him to the Sharon Medical Center in Pennsylvania. It was the closest. Then one of the paramedics said he couldn't read any respiration or pulse. They stabilized him, and then the doctors took over while I called the Pennsylvania State Police to see if they can ID him.
Look, Sarge, he's got no ID, he's got no car. Someone had to drop him off.
And just because he keeps calling you a Pennsylvania cop doesn't mean we'd know about him.
Well, you got a better place to start?
Hold on,
Shut this down!
That sounds like Fabrey. You got Fabrey Riddle there.
I'm not trying to!
Knock her off, Fabrey! I know who you are!
Get his legs! Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, you dumb bitch! I'm gonna kill you!
Well, the hospital wouldn't keep him, so they told me to take him. 3 of us carried him out, sort of like an alligator. One holding a towel around his face, one with his cuffs, and the other on his leg shackles. The doctors taped his mouth shut, but he chewed through that before we can get the door closed. And he started spitting at everybody and saying how he was going to kill us with their own guns. We got him to Brookfield, and I had to maze him, but he still wouldn't quit. It didn't affect him at all. But it was a wasted trip. Our cells were full. We called everywhere and finally got clearance in McDonald, Ohio, 15 miles away. We got there about 03:30. Same story. It took 3 of us to carry him out.
What the hell's this guy on? I don't know, but as soon as we get his cuffs off, we're getting out of here. Okay, well, there's nobody else here, so I'm gonna give him full run of the cell block. The more room, the better. Ready? Let's go, go, go! Go!
You damn pig cops are gonna kill you!
I thought I was done for the night. I signed him over and someone offered me a cup of tea.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
It's hot. What the?
What's going on now?
Riddle found a lighter rolled up on one of these mattresses. He piled some mattresses against the door and he lit them. Now they're out of control and we're not coming in and get him. He was pretty concerned. Actually, no one was talking about rescuing him, and I'm thinking I'll give it one shot. It didn't cross my mind not to try. I had to get him out.
I burn it up in here!
Give me the flashlight and key right now!
Well, get the hell out of
Give
here!
me the flashlight and key! Call the fire department! Hurry up!
The door was red hot, buckled from the heat. I couldn't turn the lock either way, even using both hands. I couldn't breathe. And he was done screaming, so I figured he was done. But now I had to give it one more try.
Riddle! Riddle! Where are you?
My breathing was totally done. I was dizzy and I thought I was done too. I was a dead man. All I could think about was my wife. How angry she was going to be at me for dying the stupid way.
Riddle!
Then I ran right into him. I figured I'll give this one last shot. I started thinking, the way this night's going, I'll be in here dead and this sucker's going to walk out alive. Part of me wanted to make sure he went with me. The vacuum or something pulled the door shut. The others had gone for help, and I couldn't budge the door. It was jammed. I couldn't touch the handle. I was locked in. I decided to give a skip back kick into it. With my size and 30 years of martial arts training, I figured if it doesn't go, I'm going to be finished anyhow. I got him outside, legs swept into the ground. That's the last thing I remember. Next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. It wasn't very pleasant for Riddle after that. No one was really thrilled with him. They transported him to the already full county jail and arraigned him the next day. He was still combative. Was this guy worth it? I don't know. But I've always believed you can't try to be a hero. If you do, you'll be dead. I teach in my academies to give it an honest attempt. If you feel you're risking your own life, disengage, break off, live to fight another day. And you can't choose who you're going to protect and serve. Sometimes you have to save the bad guys, too.
We'll be right back with Officer Domingo Rico and the boy who wanted to end it all.
Top Cops is brought to you in part by...